Hey guys, we're back at it. We're on the 1997 Corvette. Still waiting on parts to be delivered, especially the Vette's bypass. I ordered that from that CLK Supplies, the programmable one. And it's been like a week, I'd say about 5-6 days, and I haven't received it yet. So we're stuck for now. But what I'm doing is just doing stupid little things, like trying to clean all these udders out of here. I already did the other side over there. I'm trying to get the windshield wipers arms off right now. I want to pull this plastic cowl off and vacuum it all out, see what it looks like underneath here. And I'm doing stuff like this, just keep the ball rolling here. So I can't get these arms off for anything. So I ran over to AutoZone. This is the only wiper arm removal tool they have. GM makes a specific one, but I don't have a GM open on a Sunday right now. So we're going to try using this thing and let's see how it works. Because no matter what I do on this, it's just not, that is not coming off. I got it soaking in penetrating oil. And nothing I can do here. So, bought this tool. Let me set this camera up on something and see if we can make this work. So, hold on. Alright, we're back on this other side now. And I think we found the ticket here. How to do this. I have both underneath here. What I did with this one was I pried something underneath here to raise it out of this black, this cowling, this black plastic. So now the teeth on here and here can get a good bite. Let's see if it works. We'll give it a try. Hold on, let me set. Alright, let's give it a go. Freaking thing better work. This was a pain in the butt. We got a good bite on it now. Now it's a case of being able to turn this. Where's my pliers? I need my pliers. This windshield's already cracked, so I hope I don't, because this thing's on here. Oops. And I got the nut on this, on the thing here, so hopefully it's not stripping out. Oh, there it goes. That broke it loose. That was the way to do it. Pry this thing up, and here we go. Take this, I gotta get this. Alright, I like this tool. I'll keep it. I was thinking of returning it, but you know what? It did the job. I just didn't do it. I wasn't doing it right over there. Once I pried this up, I could get these two teeth here and here to grab underneath this, and we were good to go. So, we'll keep it. And I gotta take the, where is the, here's the socket right here. Yeah, now I'm happy. Yeah, so here goes the nut. Let's yeah, it's not too bad. It's a little mangled. Oops, let's see if we can get it there. There it is. Anyways, that's it. Let me pull this thing off and we'll take a look underneath here, see how bad it is. Alright, so this is what we're dealing with. We're pretty dirty here. We're going to clean all this up. Scrub-a-dub-dub. Yeah, she's a mess. I didn't take the, disconnect the cowl. I couldn't get these disconnected, and I didn't want to cut one of these or anything, so it's fine laying right there. But look in here. That one udder down there is just filled to the brim. There's one back here, but you can't see it because there's so much crap in here. I'm just debating on whether I should pull this motor out of here just to clean all this, or could I get a vacuum in here and vacuum it all up? I don't know. Blow it all out, you know what I mean? And then as far as the udders go, I'm pretty sure Hold on, let's get down here and take a look. All right, here we go. We're up near the front wheel. I pulled this off. Here goes the 3 Udders. I mean, these things are just full of stuff. Let's see. Look at that in there. Yeah, just stuffed. Oof. That's what happens when you let a car sit for a couple of years. Come on, keep coming out. It's like milking the cow. There you go. Oh, this one's just full of, let's see this one over here. Oh, this one got a piece of tape in it. Well, I'm going to need a screwdriver or something to stick in there. But let's get the top vacuumed out, and then, yeah, we'll see how we're going to do this. I really don't feel like pulling out that wiper motor if there's no reason to, you know what I mean? So let's see what we got here. Hold on. All right, we're back on this side. I already got all this all cleaned out in there. There's a little surface rust over here. I sanded it down. Put some rust reform on, hit it with some black paint, just to, you know what I mean? Keep it nice. So that's all cleaned out. This one's going to be a little bit harder to video, which means I'm not going to video, because the bottom of the udder is basically right about here where my hand is. Let's see if I could. It's too much of a pain to video, but I'm going to do the same thing I did on the other side. I already cleaned it out, so I'm just going to cut the tip off right now. So I'll be back. All right, here we go. We're up near the front wheel. I pulled this off. Here goes the 3 Udders. I mean, these things are just full of stuff. Let's see. Look at that in there. Yeah, just stuffed. Oof. That's what happens when you let a car sit for a couple of years. Come on, keep coming out. It's like milking the cow. There you go. Oh, this one's just full of, let's see this one over here. Oh, this one got a piece of tape in it. Well, I'm going to need a screwdriver or something to stick in there. But let's get the top vacuumed out, and then, yeah, we'll see how we're going to do this. I really don't feel like pulling out that wiper motor if there's no reason to, you know what I mean? So let's see what we got here. Hold on. Alright, looks like we got this going pretty good. Cleaned up. Good thing I didn't take the marks off the windshield, because this is where the wipers were. There's one right there, so I know where to put those back. But we got it all pretty good. Let's take a look over here. Here we go. We're just going to clean the Udders next from below, and yeah, I'm happy with that. I threw some oil on some of this stuff in case I ever got to pull that motor out. At least we got some fresh oil. So we'll set up, we'll go underneath here and start emptying these tubes out down here. So hold on. Alright, let's see if we can empty these out here. I got a nice long screwdriver. You know what we're going to do? I'm going to cut the bottoms of this off. If we could. Alright, it's too full of stuff to cut it. Wow, look at all this shit. There's a lot of stuff in there. Here goes that one. Let's get this one. A lot of Udders are clogged. Come all the way through. Let's get this one back here. This one wants to be difficult. Ooh, this one got crap in it. I don't like this kind of cow. These udders are no good. Let's see. There we go. She's emptying. Alright. Now, what I want to see is if I can cut these. I want the bottom to be open. So let's try one of these without cutting the tip of my finger off. There we go. See? That will not get clogged. I don't see why they would. If an animal was to climb up there, all they're doing is going right into the cow, which they could have just crawled in from in the engine bay if they wanted to. So I don't know. I don't get it. So why keep them all closed like this? There we go. Let's get this udder. Oh, sorry about that, guys. Let's see. Can you still see them? Yeah, there we go. Let's see. Let's put this back over here like this. I think we'll get some better light. Yeah. Maybe. Oh wow! Look at all the shit that landed up here. Water comes down. It looks like it'll just shoot out like this. Yeah, we'll leave that one like that. Actually, you know what? I'm cutting them all off. Because that stuff, it'll just trap something on the bottom here. And guess what? It'll be jammed again. Alright, let's get this udder over here. And then we got to go back to the other side and cut that one that's over there. Because I'm not playing around with this crap. Oh, this one's a tough one. I can't even cut it. Ooh. Try not to, what do you call it? Crack the fiberglass. There we go. Problem solved as far as I'm concerned. So yeah, let's go move on to the other side. Let's dice up that other udder over there. These are nice and empty. Let's just double check one more last time. Yep. That one's good. I think that one's good. See if I got a longer. Well, this is as long as I got right here. Yeah, I'm hitting the bottom of the thing. The wiper rotor. Alright. Alright, let's go to the other side. Let's see what we got here. This is the mess we took out. So, yeah, that's a lot of crap. Alright, let's go do the other side. Alright, we're back on this side. I already got all this all cleaned out in there. There's a little surface rust over here. I sanded it down. Put some rust reform on. Hit it with some black paint. Just to, you know what I mean? Keep it nice. So that's all cleaned out. This one's going to be a little bit harder to video, which means I'm not going to video. Because the bottom of the udder is basically right about here where my hand is. Let's see if I could. It's too much of a pain to video, but I'm going to do the same thing I did on the other side. I already cleaned it out, so I'm just going to cut the tip off right now. So, I'll be back. Alright, one last thing on both sides we're going to do before I go putting the shields back on here. I'm just going to hit all the metal with the fluid film, protect it. And because I don't want this to rust again, since it's already fixed, so let's just, there you go. Hit the thing. And there you go. That should be good, especially where the water comes from above. And we're good to go. So now we'll go do the other side, and yeah, I can put the covers back on here. Alright, we're going to wrap this video up here. Everything's put together. All the cowlings back on. Threw some paint on the wiper arms. I tossed out the wiper blades. We'll get some tomorrow. And there you go. At least the udders are all cleared out and ready to go. Hopefully next video is the VATS thing comes in. VATS bypass. And we can start starting this car up with the key. So until then, see you guys later. Bye-bye.